I invite you to go on a trip with me to shadowland, into the depths of your own psyche, a place where the suppressed parts of us linger, a place where we buried parts of ourselves because we were told that something was wrong with them. You may wonder, why would I want to go there? That doesn't sound fun. Making the unconscious mind conscious is not a process for the faint-hearted, but it is an essential part of any true psychological healing. That is because unless we face these darker parts of ourselves, they rule our lives. We do not wander there to get lost in the darkness. No, we go there to reclaim the shamed and shunned parts in order to take our power back and to free ourselves and everyone around us. In order to break the cycle of shame and guilt we're all trapped in. We are the creators of our reality. And yes, reality is different for everyone. Everyone experiences life through a different, unique mind. Everything you see and judge in others is a reflection of your inner world.
Hi, I'm Lou, for anyone that doesn't know, and I'm on a tree. And the wind is also with me. So, hi wind, nice that you're here. I am human, you are a tree, this is wind, nice. And this human experience is kind of a roller coaster ride, with all of the ups and downs and ups and downs and all of the feelings we as human are capable of feeling. There are light emotions like joy, happiness, you name it. And there are also darker emotions, suffering, pain, fear. And the thing is, the light cannot exist without the dark, you know? I choose to believe that every human on this earth is here for a reason. And I also believe that the closer you get to your essence and your most organic state without trying to be someone or something which is not coming natural to you, the more fulfilling your life gets. Some of you might think right now, okay, sounds cool, but how do I get closer to myself? What is the way? For me, getting closer to myself is not really about gaining anything, like being more, doing more, gaining more personality or something. It is more about letting go stuff that doesn't belong to me, and letting go things that are not truly mine. So I believe that each and every one of us came to this earth with a specific program. And since we're little kids, our environment, society, our families programmed this program with their beliefs of what makes you a good human, what makes you a bad human, what things are good, what things are bad. We all carry that program within us. You could also call that social conditioning, that is deep down in us, in the subconscious. There's running this program of all of these beliefs someone once told you are right or wrong. And oftentimes you learned what is wrong and right in a way of someone judging you or in a way of shame. So for example, when you were a little kid, you expressed yourself freely because that's what little kids do. And then someone came to you and said, okay, no, you can't be that way, you can't act that way, this is bad. And that person judged you. So in that moment, you learned, oh my God, I can't be myself. I can never show this part again. To be safe, when someone judges you, there's also some kind of emotion going on. And rather a dark emotion than happiness or joy, a light emotion. In that moment, you learned that this part of yourself, the one that got judged from someone else, can never ever come out again. Because then you will be judged again and you will feel this dark emotion again. So this is also a way we are shaped. And then you decided, okay, so no one can see this part of me again. I'm going to lock it down in myself, somewhere deep down, you know? Because in that moment when someone judges you, that part of you is going nowhere. It is staying with you, kind of like a shadow part, somewhere down in yourself. You can imagine it as like a part of you living down there. This part of you is also a part of you, and all of us have these parts. And this part only wants love and to be seen and your validation that it can be here. Because in a moment you shame that part of yourself, something very interesting happens. So you lock that part of yourself down there, let's say in the basement of your body. And then you encounter someone that also has this part in themselves, but they express it freely. You lock that part down there with shame, and the other person is expressing this part freely. And in that moment, because you judge yourself, you judge the other person. Whenever, ever you judge someone or you feel triggered by someone, it's most likely because you have a part in yourself that was shamed before.
I invite you to take this moment with me to get still and face your own shadowland. Take a comfortable seat or lay down on your back with your hands on your lower belly. Now close down your eyes and take 7 deep breaths in through your nose, all the way down into your lower belly. Arriving here in your body, allowing everything to be here right now. Feelings, thoughts, physical sensations. Everything that happened before and anything that will happen later is now not important. You are here now. Continue to breathe deep into your belly. And now ask yourself, which parts of yourself are you hiding from the world? Visualize them, feel them. Why are you hiding those parts? And what are you doing to hide them? Now visualize one part you are so afraid that the world could find out about. What does this part look like? Visualize it like it's looking right into your eyes. Does this part has anything to say to you? Ask it. Ask that part what it needs right now. Maybe being seen, loved, appreciated. And now, whatever that part is asking for, give it to it. Now lean in and give that part a hug, holding it. And as you hold it, it melts into one with you, becoming one with you. It is you. I want you to know that the world needs you with all of your light and shadow parts. The world needs you, your unique individual self. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being yourself, for showing up for yourself. And now, feel your body again and slowly wiggle your fingers and toes and slowly open up your eyes again. Yes, everything you judge in others has its root in yourself. So when you get triggered by someone, doing something, embracing a certain quality, it's most likely that you judge it because that shadow part of yourself wants to be expressed like that. Getting closer to yourself is as simple as reflecting where the root of your trigger lays. Simple, not easy. To do that, you need to take your power back by taking responsibility for your thoughts, emotions, and actions. You need to stop blaming others why you feel a certain way. Of course, once there was someone hurting you and judging you, and you didn't know better than internalizing that shame. In fact, the other person didn't know better as well. There is no space for blaming. And now, you can actually free yourself by taking the responsibility back, by taking your power back, by taking a look at your inner shadowland. And this is the reason why I see being in a dark space, feeling a dark emotion, being triggered, is actually so transforming, and there's so much potential in it to grow and come closer to yourself. Whenever you find yourself in a dark emotion, take it as an opportunity to look, where does this come from? Of course, feel your emotion and allow yourself to feel. But then later on, reflect on it and look, where's this coming from? What part of me, what shadowy part of me is being triggered right now? To find out what part of you is crying for attention and love. And then meeting yourself there, meeting this part there, and asking, what do you need right now? Meeting this part with no other intention than love. No more shame, judgment, and harshness towards ourselves. The world has already enough of it. By being kind to yourself and step by step accepting every part of yourself, you're leading the way for the revolution. By healing these parts, taking away the shame and exchanging it for love and compassion, you're not only healing yourself, you're healing everybody around you. Let's all let go of judgment, and by that, let's let go of judgment for ourselves, so we as a collective can grow into a healthier world. A world where everybody can be themselves without shame, expressing their unique essence, and by that, living a fulfilled life. Whew. Yeah, that was it. That's all for now. That's been running through my head. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed listening to that, and I hope you took something from it. As usual, just take what you wish from this and leave the rest. I cherish you deeply. Thank you for being here, and yeah, let's celebrate life together and experience life. In the end, life is only some kind of experiment for me right now, to see, oh, I'm feeling this emotion, where is this coming from? And ooh, this person triggers me, where is the root of myself, of my shadow in that? Yeah, we're all are able to learn so much, and that's so beautiful, I think. Mwah!